Hi. So one of the things that is very important, and everyone asks, is how long does the surrogacy process last? So part of it depends on you and how ready you are to get going and move along. We've had couples that are able to, from start to finish, 11 months. We've had, the average is probably 13 to 15 months. The initial stage is doing documentation. As soon as you concluded our agreement, you need to do legal and some medical documentation before starting the process. At the same time you're doing that, if you are shipping, we will start arranging that shipping for you and get that whole process underway. As soon as your material arrives in Ukraine, if you're doing your own program and we have your embryos, frozen embryos, or if you're doing a donor program and sent us sperm and need an egg donor, then at that point we'll start offering you egg donors that meet your characteristics. And you'll get the full information on them, photos of the children, the history, everything. And then as soon as you choose a donor, we stimulate her for egg retrieval. That process takes about a month. And after that, 5 days till the embryos are cultivated into viable blastocysts. We generally send 8 embryos to be PGD tested. That takes 3 weeks. And as soon as those are back, then we match you with a surrogate. At Delivering Dreams, we match almost immediately. So probably within a month, you're going to have your surrogate. We do a long stimulation protocol. So depending on when she gets her menstrual cycle, you're looking at about 45 days maximum. And then we'll wait 10 days to check the pregnancy blood test. And from there, roughly 39 to 40 weeks, mostly 39. When you come over, you're the mother, will be able to be there in the delivering room with your surrogate. And your child is given to you directly for skin to skin contact. The husband gets to stay next door, and you can go right over and so that you can meet your child too. The process is about 3 days. They'll keep your child in the hospital, in the maternity ward, and you'll have your own room, bathroom, nice little suite, so your child can stay there with you. Generally, it's 3 days. And in that process, we do all your documentation for you to exit. So no matter what your country is, they have different documentation. We prepare the child's birth certificate, and the embassy will want a kind of like package, substantiated documentation to get the citizenship and exit documents for your country. And then after you've enjoyed the time with your child, you can go to the embassy and pick up your passport and head home. So those are the general steps of the process. The documentation phase is kind of based on you. We'll walk you through every single step. We've had someone do it a German client do it in 1 week. We had an American client do it in 2. And then we have a number of clients that take 4 months. If your job is really stressful, you just can't, get on the documentation. We totally understand it. Shipping generally takes 2 weeks of preparation and 3 to 5 days to handle the actual shipping. Matching a donor depends on your characteristics, but if you're not looking for a redhead, generally you'll be able to be matched with the donor within a couple of weeks. We're very good at listening and try to do that for the very first one. Every donor we give to you is completely tested, so you don't have to worry about someone who, one, doesn't exist, or 2, doesn't have a nice enough ovarian reserve to give you a lot of eggs. At Delivering Dreams, we give you a guarantee of 13 eggs, healthy, mature eggs. What that means is that if you don't get that from your egg retrieval, we will do a second egg retrieval with another surrogate, her payment and all the medical payments involved at our cost. We're that confident in our donors. So those are the basic steps.